Greetings, YouTube. Good morning. This is Anthony, and if you're wondering why I'm uploading this video, I'm just uploading it just in case something would have happened to me, like from today going on forward, about a few months from now, a few days. I just want to give you an uploaded video just to give you an update of what's going on and how selfish this world is. So I'm just gonna point this out in some genders. And I was gonna point this out, so if you don't want to hear it, that's too bad. Cause let me tell you something. There are things I didn't want to hear, but guess what? It wasn't fair for me to hear it, so I had to learn to suck it up and move on. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Oh, and disclaimer alert: if this video ever gets taken down, I guarantee you it will be back. I promise you that. So let the humility commence. So the reason why I'm uploading this because there's been issues I'm having, and I ask myself, what the hell did I do to people to piss them off? And if they don't like what I hear, that's too bad. What I'm saying, that's too bad. I have every right to express how I feel without no problems or interruptions. And I want to be allowed to have like a normal life like everybody else without people throwing a hissy fit and getting me thrown behind bars. What am I allowed to have? What am I allowed to experience? I want to experience life. I want to live my life normal like everybody else does. But it ends up being the problem. And it's just like, what do you do? What are you supposed to do? I don't cause harm. I don't say nothing that's going to cause problems. Here I am sitting in St. Clair County, Illinois, doing whatever I can to maintain life, if possible. I know I need to work on myself because I make sure I don't get put behind bars. But a lot of people will do anything to throw me in jail because of their desperation and sheer BS to make sure they get what they want instead of living in a better world. This world will be a better place if people would just stop stereotyping or stereotyping and create conflict for me and around me. Are we not? Am I not allowed to love? Do I have to live in hatred? I don't know. I used to live in hatred 20 years ago. I never wanted nothing. All I wanted was to have a normal, regular life without no problems. Here I am trying to look for love, but I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. This the only time I'm interested in someone is because someone is interested in me. No one else. Nothing else. So if you guys think a man's supposed to go approach women, good luck with that. It may work for some men, but to men like me, it don't work out that well. And yet you expect us to try again and play along with your ridiculous rules that have been sent out by him, by society. This world is nothing but a lie, a complete joke. If you're wondering why I'm saying this much, this is what the hell I'm going through right now. Because people are nothing but selfish. I ask for one simple thing and it becomes a big problem. But when I'm in need, I'm always there for you, for everybody, whenever they need help, without any hesitation or problems. But if I need, people make a fucking big deal out of it. Oh, if you're wondering why my language is, that's too damn bad, because I'm pissed off. All I want is more. If I gotta praise the Lord behind bars, that's fine with me, because guess what? Many of the prophets have been locked up in jail. Jeremiah, David, Nisha, and Abednego. Even Daniel got thrown in the lion's den. He didn't do nothing but prophesies to his king. Didn't even do nothing but tell the king and warn him about his statue. David, Nisha, and Abednego got thrown in the fiery furnace because they refused the battles of some statue that their king told them to do. Jeremiah just exposed his king and told his king that you're not God. Got thrown behind bars for that. Live in the city where you had to go do your business on how you do number two. Yeah, he lived in the sewers and didn't have to eat nothing. Oh, he had dinner. They threw his dinner already, but it was not a good meal. So basically, that's where I'm at. All I wanted to do was love, and if you're wondering how I got this, God changed me. So it's the best of interest of others. I decided to do what's best for other people, and all the others, I just work on myself and be done. I don't need no fancy coding or whatever. I just need to work on myself and be a better person. Instead of me being involved in work, it's better than work on myself. And for the record, I'm not in religion. I'm just tired of following everybody's ideas and don't get nowhere. But more trouble. What am I allowed to do? What am I allowed to experience? And these are questions I have asked. I had talked to my god sister about this, about what was going on, and I had questions. Aren't women capable of finding the guy they like? Or do they need some guy to whisper in their ear to get them interested, to get them started? Why play the game? Like I said, the only time I'm interested in someone is because someone ends up becoming interested in me. But nah, people gotta ruin it to make sure we don't get married. We don't connect. And I may end up being thrown in custody for something I didn't do. I'm tired of going through this. Maybe I'm trying to let God take care of me. Because I find it hard to trust nowadays. And we're supposed to trust people in our family, but it finds out that's not the case. And the reason why I haven't said much, because I don't know if you remember me posting a video a while ago, back when I was talking about how I used to have money saved. If you didn't hear it, I'll gladly share it again. I used to have $3,000 saved, just to get ready for the future, whatever, or so and so. Then my mom had to come to me and ask me, I need to borrow your money to help pay out my sister's car and her car note, her car payment. So I had to give it up, even though it wasn't fair. So ever since then, it was a very hard pill to swallow. Even my mom felt bad about it. And they owe me that amount, but I never got it. But you know what? I decided the best thing to do is move on and never think about it again. It wasn't fair, but then I started to pick up some things. And I noticed that God has pulled some of the people that I used to go to church and fellowship with. God has chose those people and pulled them out. And instead of me getting my money back, there have been people who've been helping me with food, purchase anything I needed. Even for the events, they took care of me. Even rides, all equal to a total amount of that amount. And I had to say that's a shocking and wild. It may take a few years. It may take a few years to realize it, but it took me this long to realize that's a lot of money that I had gotten back. That it was paid in full, and I never asked about it again. So that's why I let it go and let God handle the rest. I knew I was going to get a blessing out of it, but I didn't expect it to be like that. So it's just like, what am I? And if I ask for something, it becomes a problem. And people threw a hissy fit and get an attitude about it. I don't even ask for nothing anymore because it becomes a problem. Even prayers, sometimes I ask my pastor for it, but it's just like, what do I do? Guess I had to learn to discern some things. But if it push comes to shove, then so be it. All I want is just a regular life, how I live like everybody else. I want to work on my calling. Because I have a calling. And like I said, I'm not interested in nobody. But if someone ends up being interested in me and wants to spend her rest of her life with me, I'm okay with it. And that's why I went into motion and let God pick whoever he wants. Because I have seen so many rude people and disrespectful people. If they don't want to be my friend, why bother come? Why you could just openly and come out and say it instead of wasting time, which is better be spent on bettering myself. Like, you're the better person, but it's like, what do you do? What are you supposed to do? In any case, I don't know where I'm at. If you're wondering why, that's the noise in the background, and I'm checking out the time because I had to report to work pretty soon. So that's where I'm at. If you ever see this video, that's just if you don't see me out in the out, that's the sign saying I've been locked up, taken into custody. That's why I'm uploading this loud. And if the judge sees this video, I hope he or she does. I'm not no criminal. I'm not a thief. And if I have robbed or disrespect everybody in my life, I am sorry. I am so sorry for the disrespect and the damage I caused. I never wanted to go through none of this. I just want to live regularly like everybody else. But unfortunately, that's not the case. I guess God pulled me out for a reason. I never wanted to go through anything. I just wanted to live my life the way I know how. That's all there is to it. I try not to make a big deal out of it, but all I want is more money, because once upon a time I used to be in debt. $14,680 for the state of Illinois employment security, because I had walked out of my job. My last job, Pasta Fair, the Illinois Center for Autism. They weren't bad people. Pasta Fair was great. It's just the Illinois Center for Autism wasn't. I've been abused, harassed many times, and I reached out for help. No one came. So what was I supposed to do? Suck it up and move on? Be warned. This is what I'm saying is very deep and maybe offensive to some people. If it is, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. That's too bad. And it will be broadcast too, so all I want to do is live a normal life like everybody else. And everybody just throw a hissy fit and don't give a fuck. Sorry about my language again, that's too damn bad. I'm just mad, angry, pissed off. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to do? Why am I the bad guy in everything? What do you do when reality strikes? I even had questions about that. And I asked my god sister that. What do you do? What am I allowed to do? What am I allowed to have? That's why I wanted more. I know money is the root of all evil. I just need something to get me by. I just want to live, have something to help get me by, help me cope through life. And of course I heard about AIs and stuff, but I really don't like those where this is going. But now there's sick people out there who want to make me look bad like a criminal. And all I wanted was more. But instead, I ended up getting nothing. But I kept paying away for it, looking for a solution. And I had people telling me, oh, that person ain't good for you. What do you know? Are you my matchmaker? You gonna find me someone that is? You gonna find me someone that actually give a hoot? Or do you want me to play by your rules? Who actually will give a shit? That's what I want to know. Is your person the one who you seek that's going to do for me? Or is it going to lead me to my own destruction and have an army of law enforcement like the FBI and federal agents and the state trooper waiting to raid my house in to put me in their shackles? Because I refuse to submit to or bow down to the government laws. All I want is more, but why did it end up being a game? I don't know what I'm not allowed to do. But I have said some things that offends people. If I did, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for everything I done. If I make you mad, make you feel uncomfortable, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. I get it. I need to grow up. I don't need to live in that comfort life. Maybe I need to overcome not being sensitive. Maybe I need to start being rude more often. If that's what everybody wanted. If everybody want war, I'll give it more war. I will start saying some things that will offend people then. If the push comes to shove, hate me. I don't care anymore if I'm hated. I just want to get by through life. I want to be allowed to have something like everybody else. Well, I don't have to work this hard to get it. Now you know where I'm at. But it becomes a big deal. And just like, what happens next? I don't know how the story's gonna end. I just come, show up, do my usual, and walk away. I can care less what happens. And I'm not sounding rude, but if I am, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. This is what I'm going through. I didn't pick this journey. I didn't want to pick this, but it was end up chosen. If I can get my homework done, that'd be great. So I better let God grow in me just in case I do have a calling to walk in marriage someday. But I didn't pick her. Women aren't women capable of finding the right guy they want? Or they need some guy to whisper in their ear to make them interested in them. Because if that's the case, I won't be doing it. And plus, there've been women who flirt with me, but no one don't say nothing because I'm a man and I'm supposed to take it. But if a guy assaults a woman, they're gonna come and rescue her from her doom and protect her. Like, I will protect you, my sweet. To be honest with you, that sounds like 100 horrible, disgusting things a man has ever said, and it's pretty much disgusting. And that's gonna get you nowhere. I made it known. I get to the point. I don't know what I'm allowed to have or do. But people make a big deal out of things for nothing. I just want to live regularly, just like the rest. But as it turns into that, if I have my house invaded, that means it's been nice knowing you. I'm being thrown behind bars for something I didn't do, and I've been here the entire time. And if you're wondering who I'm gonna be with, God already arranged it. Supposed to be with someone, but unfortunately, again, no one wants us to be happy. They want more. I'll just keep being a giver because I love to give without getting nothing in return. Well, I guess I have to struggle some more, and I'm okay with it. I'll just struggle away and live in the world like no one gives a shit. Again, that's not my problem. If this video gets taken down, I would tell you, I will bring it back. I don't give at this point. I really don't give a damn about YouTube community guidelines. It didn't have to come to this. It didn't have to be this way, but it ended up being this way. I better get ready to go because I'm about ready to start work soon. I just want to unleash this energy that I had inside. So, I don't know where I'm at. I'm just stuck. I'm not giving up on life or quitting, but it feels like I'm at that point. So that's why I uploaded this video, just in case I get thrown in jail. I'm ready, and I hope this video will end up on the judge's desk or the judge's ears. I just want to live a regular life. I just want more data so I can keep up with severe weather, which I've been good at storm chasing since 1996, and I'm proud to make it this far. If my mom was alive, she'll be proud too. So, have a good day, and I hope to see you guys in a minute. So, peace, love, hope, courage. Because I can guarantee you, after this, on the other side of this, there will be a victory speech. A victory lane. Wait for me to receive my victory. Oh, and one more thing, I forgot to add something to that video. If I can't go out and do whatever I need to do whatever I want, if I can't go out of town by myself, whatever church event that goes on, but yet you want me to go on a cruise, explain that to me. Tell me that. So once again, what am I allowed to have? What am I allowed to do without causing harm? I want to be allowed to have something without any problems. About people throwing a damn hissy fit, I want to point that out in case I missed that topic. You don't want me to go out, go anywhere when I want, whatever church event happening or church retreat, but you want me to go on a cruise. Explain that. And I will leave with this. I will leave with that. And that's the statement I will leave with that. Have a nice day.